Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some very intriguing news that is going to be somewhat affecting, I think, the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X third-party markets, mainly in regards to PlayStation 5 scalpers, botters, and basically resellers, where there's actually a little bit of a thing that's ending right now on one of the bigger scalping websites that actually might be making the third-party price go up a decent bit when it comes to all of these consoles. And as well, with the holiday rush kind of coming very soon, it's going to be kind of maybe making a pretty big, massive wave when it comes to all of these third-party sales. So I'm going to kind of talk about some stuff, talk about some things that are ending literally as of tomorrow, and how it might get a little bit harder trying to go and find your console, at least for third-party sellers. As well, though, as you guys probably know from my channel, we do a lot of restocking news in regards to big mainstream retailers, the Best Buys, Amazons, Walmarts and all of that. So my overall goal is I'd rather you guys go and get your consoles anyway from a normal reputable retailer, just so you don't end up getting scammed or have any issues with it as well. So at least on the bright side for this actually might be kind of a good thing for all of us trying to go and normally buy our consoles. But as well, when the third-party price goes up on other certain websites, that kind of means that other places as well, such as eBay and other various places too, might also go up in price. So a lot of things to go and talk about. So if you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy, as well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. And of course, sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100, you guys go get free stock and free money. Literally just go and instantly just go and sell your stocks. You guys go and get free money, and Coinbase if you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below, and I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Let's go dive in the video itself. So what am I talking about that actually might go and cause some actually kind of big deals and issues over here? So as of right now, and of course, if I get this information wrong, you guys are always welcome to correct me on this. Right now, I do believe there is a pretty big seller deal basically going on for one of the bigger third-party sites for selling all the different types of consoles. So what that basically means is that they have a 25% off seller's fees, which has I think been going on for a few weeks, and overall I believe is officially ending as of tomorrow. Now, as well, just for in case I have any of the dates mixed up, I should be ending throughout this week, but I believe the October 6th is the date that was predetermined, and I believe it was a 25% off discount to essentially go, and kind of why they did this and how it's kind of going on, is that essentially they have to go and somewhat make up deals for whenever the seasons are a little bit more on the, quieter side, not as much stock being moved, etc. And I do kind of think like the tail end of summer, when people are going back to school, having to kind of situate into college, and all that kind of stuff, right now is kind of like an awkward lull period, or it was right before now, where we kind of are now slowly transitioning over to the holiday season, and especially whenever it kind of hits November 1st, that is when we're going to be kind of into the very big, hearing Christmas music on the radio, all these really big sales going on, prepping up for Black Friday, prepping up for Christmas, and all of that good stuff. So that kind of means that it was, I would actually overall say, at least in a term of a pure business sense, it was smart that they actually offered a really big seller's fee, because they kind of basically let the sellers go and lower their price because they don't have to pay as much money as on fees. Same with the buyers too as well, and then basically kind of get the stock kind of moving. So a good few examples up on this is basically where on occasion they do have these types of seals like this, where it's a 25% off seller's fees for 24 hours. And I believe this one was just a little bit more of an elongated one to itself. Basically, if anyone was ever selling items over $200, they basically automatically receive 25% of their fees, meaning more money for sellers and better prices for buyers. It's kind of just a good example of what we're talking about over there, where it was a double whammy. Basically, people were able to go and, like, they were trying to go and sell, could have a cheaper price, but they don't have to pay like commissions. I think a good middle ground for this is that, say like you're a business and you accept credit cards, and you usually have a 3% flat fee. That kind of just happens on that. So if you don't have to pay that 3% fee, you can theoretically lower the price, and then nothing really changes for you at all, because the only person that was getting that 3% fee was the credit card. So for a lot of these really big third-party sellers, it's kind of in that same way, where for them, they'll let you go and host up stuff and market your stuff and let you kind of fine-tune like a buyer and maybe help out with the processing and payments and all of that, but they still have to make money. So what they do is they basically go and take fees from both of those sides to essentially keep the websites or third-party sellers go and keep going. So that's exactly what was going on as of right now. So the past, I believe, like it was past few weeks or so, they had a price where basically it was all way more on the cheaper side when it comes to discounts, and basically a lot of people were able to go get their consoles and sell their consoles both at better prices. But I do believe as of officially tomorrow, I do believe that like little promotional sale slash like incentive to want to go list and sell things, especially on this particular website, is now officially going to be gone. And I'd imagine too, with the holidays coming on up, and as well with a lot more parents and just people who maybe have even Christmas money, stuff like that, I do think the likelihood of the prices going up again, especially for third-party sellers, will probably go up a decent bit. So a good example for this is we can actually go look at a chart as of the recent sales over here, which we had that original spike back when it first actually came on out around the Black Friday and Christmas time. And you guys can see the prices were hovering. This isn't for reference for the PlayStation 5. And most of this information too would also be related to the Xbox Series X. But as you guys see this, it kind of had a really big bump up around Black Friday and then pretty much had a pretty good hold until around the actual Christmas time. And then it's kind of actually been kind of around the same price. In all true weirdity of it, it actually usually has been hovering around the same exact price range. We've had a little bit of a dip down, which I believe this was when the sale maybe started. I could be wrong. I kind of get somewhat aware of what's going on with this. I'm just not like, every single day, mainly because I don't really deal too much with scalpers themselves. But I do believe as around this little downward spiral right over here is when that seller's fees and all that stuff kind of was situated on over here. And I think around this part right here, we just had a lot of really big restocks, which of course, the more restocks going on, that means the more consoles that are flooding the market, which means less people want to buy them, so the price goes down. So I'm actually on a double bit of afraid here. So as I mentioned, I do believe there's actually a really big scalper sale that's now going to be done, so it's going to, of course, raise up the price on third party. So that's going to probably bump that like all of this will probably have a little bit of a spike up throughout these next like 2 or 3 weeks or so, where it probably just goes as a nice little straight little bump up. And that also, once again, that is in combination with the holiday season and demand once again going back up. I'm sure you guys know the fundamental supply and demand. Supply is pretty much around the same, although we could get lucky and actually have a way bigger, higher spike up for, for Black Friday, retailers getting more stock and all of that good stuff for the holidays, which we are expecting and hoping will happen. But once again, the demand actually might overshoot that, and especially with these third-party sellers basically raising up all their prices and not cutting as many deals, that will also go and affect up the entire market. So while this is one of the bigger third-party sellers, as well, we also have other things like Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Craigslist, and all those other various third-party sellers. So if one really big central hub and the prices are going down, usually that means that the other websites are going to follow, because why would someone pay, say, $800 when they can buy it for $750 and for the same exact product, just maybe at a different website? But on the reverse is always true too as well. When the baseline is at $800 and you can maybe go and stretch it to $820, $830, it does go and kind of cause these prices to go up and rise. So overall, I do kind of expect up another kind of upwards movement when it comes to this, and kind of a more of an incentive maybe for PS5 and Xbox scalpers, because as you guys always know, what are scalpers trying to do? What are botters trying to do? They're trying to make more money. So if the prices go up, if their seller fees also go up higher, so buyers have to pay more money too as well, that means that they're going to make more money. So they have more incentive to want to go and scalp consoles. As well, on top of that too, with the holidays coming up, as we keep mentioning, there's going to be a lot more parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, dads, whoever, that are willing to go and spend the extra $100, $150, whatever it is, to $300, whatever, whatever the prices end up to in the next few weeks or so, to go make sure their family or their kids are happy. Some people don't mind, or they'll go and be like, hey, it's been a year. I'm sure these PS5s might be easier to go and get. And then they go and get completely slapped in the face with a Best Buy restock, where then no one gets any consoles, or an Amazon drop where the entire website is just all fully broken. So, like I said, I do believe this sale is officially ending as of tomorrow. I'll do a little bit more extra research and give you guys more updates on it, but I believe those are the dates and times I have seen. So we're going to have to go and maybe closely watch the price of third-party sales and see if it does go up, which I do kind of think it will, because if there's less fees, they can charge more money on it. So hopefully we'll have a lot more good and clutch big retailer restocks with the Walmarts, Best Buys, etc. And I will 100% keep you guys up to date and up the loop if we actually do see more information on that. We've had a little bit of a quieter week so far for both the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X restocks. So I'm going to hope and pray to good old Daddy Phil Spencer and Daddy Jim Ryan that we can maybe go get some more restocks before the holiday season starts on up, which I'm sure we will. But that's kind of the end of this video itself. Just want to give you guys this little heads up on it the day before it happens. As well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. As well, for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, you guys go get free stock and free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below, and I appreciate you guys all so much for watching, and good luck getting in your consoles. I'm going to try my best to help you guys out the best I can. Love you guys.